It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's Kit Kat and the lovely Fortitude, and today we have a special guest joining us. This is Callie Boo. She's a sweet baby and she wants to be a part of the film today. So today is a special holiday edition. I love Christmas, I love the holiday season. A bunch of my friends in the Smart Dog community inspired me recently with a trip to Aldi's. Yeah. So some of my friends in the Smart Dog community were posting that there were these wine bottle, like ugly Christmas sweater koozies. They're like bottle toppers that you could put in a wine bottle, give as a gift, and they happen to be like an amazing size or a perfect size for Smart Dog. So it got me thinking, we have an Aldi's, but it's not super duper close by, and I haven't been really leaving the house given the COVID situation. So I decided I was going to check on one of my besties, Amazon, to see if they had anything similar. And while I was on Amazon, I found out that not only did they have the ugly sweater wine or alcohol bottle toppers, but they had some other options too. So I thought it would be fun to do a little mini haul. I'll link all the items that I've purchased in the description below. Yeah. So if you're wondering why Fortitude is sitting here in her bra and shorts, it's because we're gonna be doing a little bit of a try-on haul. To get started, all purchases were made from Amazon. We are going to start with not the ugly sweaters, but with another item that I thought was kind of cool. So they had like a Santa Claus outfit topper and then a matching Mrs. Claus. So it came as a set. So it's like this cute little faux velvet dress and then the actual Santa jacket. So I thought we would try that on. Hello, Harley, welcome. I realized when this arrived that the arms were really super short and it is going to be, it's impossible for her arms to go in there. So I am going to need to separate the gloves from the Santa suit. I'm just gonna snip these right up here, and it's either gonna be good or bad. But you're here anyway, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna cut these mittens, my friend. That's not a Christmas song. We're here for a Christmas song. What can we sing? Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? Gonna cut off these mittens. It's gonna be fun. I hope it works. Making things work from Amazon. Is that good? Is that good? What do you think? 10 out of 10? Okay, so that works. It works okay with what we need. And you know, if you are super duper crafty, you could probably make cute little mittens out of that. Put a little bit of fur rim on it and remake yourself some adorable mittens. Okay, cool. So here we are. It's so adorable. And I think it might be a little bit big for Fortitude, but we're gonna try it anyway. All right, so here is outfit number 1. I am really surprised. This is so cute. This is really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It is lovely. It is not great quality. The materials that it's made feel kind of, it's meant for a wine bottle. So I don't really think they were thinking quality as they were thinking it's cute and it's decorative and it's all about the holiday spirits. But this is really adorable. I think it would be great for a photo shoot, just like a little holiday theme. I am extremely happy about this. When I'm gonna be totally honest, when a lot of this stuff came in the mail, I was thinking, okay, this is probably gonna be a hot mess. But we'll work with it. We'll work with what we got. So I the little knits, but it wasn't hard to do at all. There was cotton that was in the sleeves that I just pulled right out of there. It's really cute. I love it. You are so adorable. Stealing Christmas right now. Stealing Christmas. So the next item that I purchased was very similar. It's a Mrs. Claus dress. I think it is going to be very big around the bust, especially since we stand in the itty bitty titty committee. She's got the small bust size. But there is this string, and I don't know if I can make it like a halter to go around her neck. Even if it will fit around the neck, I do think that putting 2 little straps on the side might be the best solution for this, but we'll try it and we'll see, and I'll get some feedback, so I'll be right back. Funny thing is this was harder to get on than this was, and it had sleeves. Also, way cuter than I expected, just seeing it not on the doll, not on Fortitude. This is really, really sweet. It does work as a halter strap around the neck, but it does feel like it's pulling a little bit, and I don't know much about if a ribbon would stain. I just don't like the feeling of it pulling a little bit too much, so I would recommend maybe straps, but I don't even think it needs straps, to be totally honest. It fits the bust really well, but I think it looks, God bless you. I think it looks really cute. You might want to keep the strap, you may want to lose it, but it will stay up without it. It definitely fits very snugly around the bust. So if you do have a medium or a large size bust, I don't know. I mean, there is some room. There is room. So if I pull, here, let me show you. If I flip it around to the back side and I do a little tug, like to the 2-finger, it definitely does. If I pull it over, I don't know if you can tell, but it does have some gappage there. So maybe it would fit a larger size bust, I just can't tell for sure. But it definitely feels like it will stay up on its own without the help of the strap. The belt centering isn't fantastic, that's probably, and the gem here, not very centered, that's probably my only major complaint, but it's meant for a wine bottle. It was not made for a smart doll. It's just kind of fun that something like this exists that is inexpensive and quick to come to you since it's Amazon. And it works out really well. I'm excited to take some photos with her in these little Santa outfits. This is fantastic. So if you have more than one doll, this came as a set. I didn't buy them individually. You have a Santa, you know, like a little Mr. and Mrs. Claus theme. Yeah, it's adorable. I love it. So the next items that I ordered from Amazon were the ugly Christmas sweaters. What I ordered was this image right here. What I got in the mail was not what I ordered, but I will show you what I ordered because it's one of those things where you're mad about it for a second and then you're like, well, I know I can find these somewhere else and this is actually kind of cool, but remember, this and Amazon sent me this. For about a minute, I was mad. I was upset. I was disappointed. I was like, this is not at all what I ordered. I went back to triple check that I was not losing my mind when I put in my order on Amazon. Yeah, no, it showed up that I had ordered those little, it was a 4-piece of the ugly sweaters. In other words, is what I'm trying to say. Amazon, I don't know how you knew me, but you just knew me. And I'm very appreciative of this. Hashtag fail, hashtag not fail, hashtag not Amazon sponsored. I went back and tried to find other similar items that I could purchase, and what I ended up getting were, it was a 2 sets instead of a 4-piece, which is fine because I feel like 4 is excessive as I have 1 doll. And what I can tell you right away from looking at them is they're a little wonky with their shapes. Definitely not even. And these sleeves, these arms are really, really tight. I don't feel very comfortable with the idea of putting her arm in this. So what I'm thinking about doing, can you guess where I'm going with this? Is cutting off the sleeves. I live in the South. It's gonna be warm. And I think that they will actually look really cute as like a vest. I bought her 2 long sleeve shirts. One is white with black polka dots, and I think would look really, really cute underneath. So I think it'll work out. But I'm really not feeling confident with the arm scenario here. Yeah, at all. Like, this is my finger. Oh, that's a bad finger. Bad finger to put in there. This is my pointer finger. It's quite tight, and it's not so much that this doesn't stretch, the actual sleeve itself does. It's up in the shoulder section, and the shoulder is going to be the largest part, arguably, of the arm, and I just don't see it working out. So we're gonna do a little snip snip. All right, I am going to quickly put on the sweater. All right, so here she is in the sweater, the sleeveless sweater. I think it looks okay. It is kind of short, actually, so if she wasn't wearing these high-waisted jeans, it would be kind of a crop, which is cute. I am living for crops these days. The neck is all right. I kind of wish that I had the ability, and I could stitch this. This is something that I could do with my minimal sewing skills, but I think this would look a lot cuter if it had a little bit of a fold there, just like a stitch or 2 to keep it down. It's cute. I'm not a huge fan of just how ragged the edges here are, but you know, it's also my fault for stitching them. If you had maybe a serger or something to do a stitch, or maybe you do some kind of like a little bit of ribbon on the shoulder, you know, I could manage a hot glue gun and some ribbon. I also don't mind if you're just going for kind of like a hipster Christmas photo shoot. It works. It works for that too. So I would give it a 7 out of 10 in terms of my overall satisfaction with it. Also, I left out a really important detail. It comes with a little hat. Now this hat is not gonna fit Fortitude's head, but I think that if you were to take the hat and stuff it with the stuffing, and if I was smart, I would have thought of that yesterday when I was pulling all the stuffing out. I would have saved the stuffing and put it in here in the hat, and then you could use a bobby pin and just kind of clip it on. It's a cute little hat. But there were a couple of items that I found that weren't Christmas related, but they are Smart Doll related, that I'm really excited about, and probably more excited than the Christmas themed things. So if you can help me with the name of this dress or garment, I know it's not a kimono, at least to me it doesn't. I don't know if this is Japanese culture, if this is Korean, is this Chinese, but it's stunning, it's beautiful, and it is also incredibly well made, so well made. And this came in like 5 or 6 different colors. This is just beautiful. In fact, I kind of want to buy it in a bunch of other colors. So I'm really, really hopeful that this works out and looks really good, because this is an awesome piece. Well, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this one. No, it's not bad by any means, but it's not how I wanted it to be. I think that it's a little, and maybe once I actually see it on camera or see it in a photo, I'll feel a little bit differently about it. The color is exceptional. This is made very, very well. And it also it has no stretch, so there is no give to this fabric. So when you are putting it on, I can tell you right now that this is not going to fit any larger than a small bust, or an extra small bust would actually be probably even better. But the small bust is, it's testing limits here. And this is also made for a wine bottle again, but it is pretty, and I think it would be nice for photos. You know, I could get a flower to put in her hair, and I could make her some traditional sandals. I would like to make sure that I am honoring whatever culture this dress is connected with, because I want to make sure that I'm creating the right pieces that would be worn with such a dress. But it is really lovely. It's growing on me. The more I look at her in it, the more I like it. I have been impressed with all of these pieces. I really truly thought that this is going to be a giant mess, but it wasn't, and that makes me really happy, and it's exciting to know that there are things out there that exist. So I have one more item to share, and this is not even garment related. This is more prop for your doll. But I saw that someone wanted to do a Star Wars photo with their smart doll, which is amazing. And they had bought some chopsticks, and I've seen Star Wars chopsticks before, but she said that they didn't glow, they didn't light up, which was a bummer. But I thought, well, they don't have to light up if you have maybe a colored light that you could use to cheat the effect or make it look like it's glowing. So when I went to look for those chopsticks, I came across actual glowing Star Wars themed chopsticks. But look at how thick the handle is. It is a thick, squared off handle, and I don't have a hand pack for Fortitude yet. Wanted it to be thick enough where we could cheat it. Thick enough that I could cheat and have her actually hold it without support. But one of the ideas that I thought would be really cool for a photo shoot, and I'm trying to do photo shoots together, I'm still whacking it around like it's I'm gonna do harm. I'm gonna do damage. Is to do a cool Star Wars lightsaber shoot together. So that's all of the things that I purchased from Amazon. I am open to any and all feedback. I will be posting video game content soon. If anything, I would really appreciate if you are gamers to help me come up with some ideas for games I can play. I am really struggling to find inspiration. I'm playing Genshin Impact. I love that game. I have very little experience playing video games, but anything that you think would be fun and let my quirky personality come out and shine. I love Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder, you know. Yeah, but it'll be out there at some point. I will have some gaming content. I hope you enjoyed this haul from Amazon and that you are having a really good time wherever you are in the world. I know things might be different with the holidays approaching, so I hope that there's something that you find that brings that joy and that warm, fuzzy feeling that we get around the holidays that comes. You guys are giving me a lot of those warm fuzzies right now, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. And Fortitude and I will see you all later. Peace out, bean sprouts. Bye. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.